In this video, we are going to cover a short explanation of the movie named Black Panther, a 2018 movie that has got a 7.3 rating out of 10 on IMDB. It was budgeted for around $200 million and it has grossed over $1.347 billion. So let's get started with a short time and a short narrative. The movie begins with a small boy's voice requests that he be told a story. The story of vibranium is told by an adult voice. A massive meteorite containing the strongest metal, vibranium, hit in the vicinity of the Nile River's headwaters millions of years ago, affecting the flora. Later, during the human era, 5 tribes in the continent known as Wakanda fought for possession of that vibranium until a ghost guided a specific warrior to discover and consume a heart-shaped plant touched by the metal. He developed superhuman powers and became the first Black Panther. 4 of the 5 tribes bow to his authority, but one wishes to be free. The vibranium is used by the Wakandans to create cutting-edge technologies. They observe the atrocities of other countries and have cut themselves off from the rest of the world. They concealed and pretended to be less industrialized than a third-world nation. Prince Njobu swears in Oakland, California, to share Wakanda's technology with people of African heritage all across the world in order to assist them to defeat their oppressors. Njobu hires Ulysses Clay, a black market armaments trader, to penetrate Wakanda and steal a stash of vibranium. King T'Challa hears about his brother's activities in 1992. He confronts Njobu, who becomes enraged and threatens T'Challa's devoted companion, Zuri, with death. T'Challa regretfully murders Njobu to save Zuri and abandons Njobu's son Eric to keep the Wakandan people from discovering the truth. Following his father's assassination at the hands of Helmut Zemo, disguised as a masked James Barnes, T'Challa goes to Wakanda to take the kingdom. He reunites with his mother Queen Ramonda and younger sister Princess Shuri, the nation's current scientific genius, after working with Ako, the head of the all-female fighting force the Dora Milaje, to recover his ex-lover Nakia from an undercover operation in Nigeria's Sambisa forest. M'Baku, the head of the 5th tribe, the mountain-dwelling Jabari, challenges him for the throne at his kingship ceremony. T'Challa emerges victorious from the ceremonial struggle and becomes the next king. He allows M'Baku to survive. A crew commanded by Clay and including an ex-US Black Ops soldier, Eric Stevens, better known as Killmonger, takes an antique Wakandan vibranium axe from a museum in London. When the tribe elders learn that Clay has returned to South Korea, T'Challa's buddy Kabi, who lost his parents as a result of the dealer's deeds, begs the young monarch to bring him to justice. T'Challa, Ako, and Nakia intend to apprehend Clay in a subterranean casino in Busan, where he will be selling the axe to an unnamed customer. The scheme, however, goes awry when T'Challa realizes the buyer is CIA agent Everett Ross and Clay feels the sale is a ruse. Following the failure of the transaction, a vehicle pursuit occurs, culminating in Clay's arrest. However, while in CIA captivity, Clay is freed by Killmonger. T'Challa sends Ross to Wakanda, where his sister Shuri utilizes the nation's sophisticated technology to heal Ross' life after he is gravely injured while protecting Nakia in the attack. Killmonger murders Clay and transports his body to Wakanda as a symbol, exposing his identity as Njobu's son to the tribe elders and challenging T'Challa to the throne. Killmonger succeeds in ceremonial battle and throws the defeated T'Challa over a waterfall. Killmonger enacts his father's plan after consuming the heart-shaped plant to obtain Black Panther powers, preparing shipments of Wakandan weaponry to be dispersed to Wakandan spies all around the world. Nakia, Shuri, Ross, and T'Challa's mother Ramonda depart to seek the help of the Jabari after learning that M'Baku's troops have located and are caring for the comatose T'Challa. T'Challa returns to Wakanda, healed by a heart-shaped plant delivered by Nakia, and renews his battle for the throne with Killmonger, which was never formally completed because T'Challa never died or conceded. Killmonger's claim to the throne is instantly discredited when he refuses to comply, and Ako and the Dora Milaje turn against him. Killmonger, who is now donning his own Black Panther armor, opposes with vigor, as does the border tribe, while Shuri, Nakia, and Jabari are fighting Kabi, Ross, operating a remote jet with Shuri's help. shoots down the planes transporting the weapons before they can escape the nation. T'Challa's side is losing the battle until M'Baku and Jabari arrive to help him, reversing the tide. T'Challa and Killmonger's fight leads them into the heart of the vibranium mine, where sonic disturbance utilized in the metal's delivery renders their vibranium armor inoperable. T'Challa stabs his cousin while Killmonger's body is momentarily shown. He promises to treat Killmonger and brings him to view Wakanda's sunset. Killmonger, on the other hand, claims that he knows he will be imprisoned and would rather die a free man. He dies gently after removing the dagger from his chest. With that triumph, T'Challa is formally restored to the kingdom, and M'Baku is given a place on the National Tribal Council to represent his tribe in honor of his loyalty. T'Challa, rejecting the isolationism of previous Wakandan rulers, builds an embassy in the United States to be managed by Nakia and Shuri. T'Challa arrives before the United Nations in a mid-credits sequence to disclose Wakanda's real identity to the rest of the world. Shuri continues to assist Bucky Barnes in his recovery in a post-credits sequence. So, my lovely viewers, the movie's story ends up here, but yours and my story will never come to an end because we will meet soon again with a fantastic narrative, or also you may suggest the next narrative in the comment box below. The lucky viewer will have his or her narrative in the next video. If you loved the narrative, keep hitting the subscribe button and we'll meet with another wonderful vision. And there I go. Bye bye ShowsWeb fans.